The chopper cut through the night like a blade, its searchlight stabbing into the thick mountain fog. On board were 6 souls, 2 pilots, 3 soldiers, and a government courier carrying a black case chained to his wrist. But the fog grew heavier, winds tearing at the rotors. At 02:43, the helicopter spiraled, alarms screaming, before slamming into the ridge. Metal shrieked, glass shattered, and fire licked at the wreckage. When the smoke cleared, 5 survivors crawled from the wreck. Sergeant Holt, Corporal Mason, Private Ellis, the courier, and Lieutenant Varga. The pilot was dead on impact. As dawn crept over the mountains, Holt checked the pilot's body again. His uniform was torn, his helmet cracked, but the cause of death wasn't the crash. A bullet wound marked his chest. Someone had shot him after they hit the ground. The air grew colder. The survivors were stranded until rescue arrived, but one of them was a killer. Suspicions flared. The courier, sweating, insisted he never carried a weapon, but his black case made him a target. Corporal Mason, resourceful and quick to anger, had been closest to the pilot's seat. Private Ellis, nervous, claimed he blacked out during the crash and remembered nothing. Lieutenant Varga, calm but secretive, insisted the wound must have happened mid-air. But Sergeant Holt wasn't convinced. The bullet was clean, fired from close range. This wasn't an accident in the chaos of a crash. It was execution. Night fell again, the wreckage creaking in the cold. Fear gnawed at the survivors. The courier clutched his case, refusing to explain its contents. Mason demanded it open, claiming they deserved to know what was worth killing for. Varga shut him down with a sharp order, her authority unshaken despite the shadows creeping closer. At midnight, Holt found footprints circling the wreckage. Someone had been moving while the others slept. He followed the trail to the courier, sitting alone, trembling. His case was open at his feet. Inside, not money, not weapons, documents. Classified intelligence on enemy operations. The courier whispered, "He wasn't supposed to die, just scare him." But the words came too late. Holt raised his weapon as Lieutenant Varga emerged from the dark. Her sidearm still smelled of cordite. Calm, steady, she admitted the truth. The courier had been compromised, leaking intel for months. The pilot discovered it mid-flight, threatening to expose them. When the crash gave her cover, she finished the job. The others stared in horror as she lowered her weapon, her expression unreadable. "I don't take orders from traitors," she said. By the time rescue arrived, the courier's case was gone, and so was Varga. The fog lifted, but the questions remained.